Hi sir, I am your junior. What's your take on CGPA?
Come again?
No means CGPA is important for getting a job.
Have no importance.
Are you sure sir? I died. Listen, the things we are studying, those are very old, 50, 60-year old. These things, these concepts are not being used in industry. So there is no point of learning those and getting a high CGPA. Instead, use your time to learn some practical skills. And learning practical skills means learn coding or at least play a game. Then you can develop game in future or chips for game. So you need to learn game how those things are coming, right? So don't worry, chill here. There is no worry to attend classes. CGPA are just a waste of time. This is just a trick your professors are making to attend their classes. There is no importance. So just enjoy, play a game, nothing to worry about. I have 6-7 backlog. See, I'm enjoying. You too also enjoy. Don't waste your college life, bro. He himself have so many backs. I need to ask whyRD. Stay away from this kind of senior. Your CGPA are not important, but as a fresher, it is very much important. For example, for me, currently I have experience, right? So now if I apply for some job in my same domain, then probably they will never see what CGPA I have in my MTech or BTech. But as a fresher, it's very much important, or I can say it would be your top priority to maintain as much as high possible CGPA. Why CGPA is so much important and how to get a high CGPA? Let's deep dive to this topic and let's start our today's video. Hello everyone. So if you are seeing me for the first time, then my name is Rajdeep and I work as a VLSI engineer with Intel, and I keep on making video around this VLSI world, this core electronics world and corporate world. So if you are interested around these topics, you can consider subscribing my channel. So I started my BTech the first semester with only 6.47 CGPA, and at the end of the first year in the second semester I improved it to 6.7. And it's absolutely true that only your love for the subject, like for us is electronics, it's never guarantee you to get a high CGPA, because maintaining a high CGPA needs some other trick. And therefore my first year CGPA never reflect how badly I love the electronics. Anytime any company visit your campus, right, you will probably have 100 plus people in your batch, right? They can't go for those all. So the easiest way how they do, they just organize one exam, screening exam, and in your exam also mostly all get a similar mark. But to filter out more, what they do, they just take CGPA as counterpoint. They will say, hey, anybody who have 8 plus CGPA, they only can apply, and there you miss out. For example, in my case, I when I was in my third year, my CGPA was 7 plus, or I think nearly 7, and therefore I got no call for internship, and then I need to arrange my internship on my own going off campus. In the final year also, when my CGPA was only 7.45, that time also there were many companies whose the cutoff CGPA was 7.5, and if your CV are not getting shortlisted, then there is no chance, right? And that's the one primary reason why your CGPA must be at least 8 plus. If it is going 9 plus, it's wonderful, but it should be 8 plus. And in corporate world, your hard skills, right, like you know about op-amp or you know about N-gate or gate, Verilog, those are very much important. But the most important skill which in the corporate world they need, and that is your sincerity. And CGPA has direct correlation with your sincerity. There are exceptions, but in general, if you have or you can also see in your college those who have a higher CGPA 9 plus, just see their behavior, how sincere they are. Anything they take, they finish it. They never give up in between. And that's why CGPA is just a rough estimation for any employer who are visiting for internship or for job, that you are a sincere guy without any test, without any what I can say. And high CGPA never mean that you are conceptually sound, you know everything conceptually, right? But a bad CGPA for sure imply most of the time that you are conceptually not sounding. How I am saying that? For example, in electronics, in your BTech, EC BTech, there are maths, right? Maths 1, 2, 3. And in for example, for my case, I was getting only 6.4, 6.47 in my first year, right? In maths, I was getting nearly 33. In one year, I got 33. Just in the age of getting a backlog, right? So if your maths are not clear, that's why you're getting a low CGPA, right? Then how you could study other higher subject, your EDC, your semiconductor physics, they are a huge maths concepts are required. Your probability, statistics, random variable, they are again maths is required. Your electromagnetic theory, in electromagnetic theory, wow, it's mostly half of the things are coming from directly from your maths. If you have completed your maths 1 2 3 perfectly, then those subjects are a cakewalk for you. And that's why you have seen any guy who is studying with you and they have a great CGPA in their first year mostly, or by the end of third semester, they tend to easily maintain their CGPA. Why? Because their maths is strong, their fundamental subjects are strong. For example, we have a wonderful fundamental subject, and that is your basic electrical, I guess, or electronics, where BGT, you learn about BGT, their network, your KVL, KCL, and many important things there, your RCL circuits. And all those subjects are directly used in the higher advanced topics. So that's why I am saying that if you are not having a good CGPA for an employer, it's directly correlated that you are not good, or you are not good sounding in your concept, for sure, mostly 99% of the time. And even for higher study, CGPA have a lot of value, especially for PhD. There are few circular also are there, but like you are doing your BTech from a centrally funded university, and then if you have a 8 plus CGPA, then you can directly get admission to PhD without gate, writing gate also. So in PhD, they have a huge value. In MS also, many time what happened in our gate, we get a very low score, and then only we can make up to MS seat, right? For MS, low gate score are okay, but MS have the same opportunity in the VLSI career as MTech have. The only con of MS is that it's of 3 years, sometimes 2.5 year, or sometimes if you're not sincere, it can go up to 4 5 year. But to get an admission into MS with a very low gate score into IISc or into top IIT, your CGPA matter. If it is 9 plus, you have a huge chance to get into those top brand colleges even with 1000 plus gate rank. And also for off-campus job as a fresher, when you have no experience, then also CGPA keep a high value in on-campus for sure, but in off-campus also it's have a very high value. So that's why, my dear boys, my dear girls, CGPA is must. If you are here for getting a job, if you are here for doing some experiment or doing some innovation or something else, then probably CGPA have no value to you. But now the question is that how to get a high CGPA? Yes, I finished my BTech with 7.45, little improvement than the first year. But the con of BTech is that anytime you are in your third or fourth year, it is very tough to improve your CGPA. So if you are in your third and fourth year, you are seeing my video, then it's a sad news for you. But at least you can share this video to your junior who are just starting their BTech or they are in second year, that they should maintain their CGPA very high. And if you are in your first, second year, or in your MTech first year, then guys, you need to listen to this. And I followed this trick only when I was doing my MTech from IIT Delhi, and I finished my MTech with 9.7 CGPA. I think I was the third best in my batch. 9.8 was, I think, top. So see, a guy who was about to get a back in maths went up to 9.7 CGPA, and that 9.7 CGPA actually earned me lot of things. For example, in our IIT, what we have placement days, like December 1 is the first placement day, right? So in first placement day, I got shortlisted for 6 companies, which include Intel, Qualcomm, Micron, and everything. And I'm sure my written exam was not so extraordinary than other, but many of from my batchmate who were getting 3 or 2 calls in first day, but I had to attend 6 interview call. Yeah, which is a con also, because it's very tiring day that day was. But again, I was just proving my fact that hey, if you maintain a high CGPA 9 plus, if you can, then like shortlisting is done. After that, you just need to brush yourself for the interview. Okay, so let's get to the topic, how to maintain a high CGPA. And hey guys, don't forget, you also need to like this video. I'm vegetarian, I'm also not telling you to eat the frog, but yeah, for example, I love electronics, guys, right? If you also love electronics, then you love the subject which deal with the circuits, which deal with the circuit design. But the problem is that those circuit design can't stand alone. They need to have some basics. Like I have mentioned, maths are there. Maths is a boring subject for many of you, right? So to keep a high CGPA anyway, those interesting subject we can deal with those, right? We have the efficiency, we have the affinity for those subject. But for the subject for which we don't have any efficiency, for example, maths 1, 2, 3, random variable, there are many ugly subjects in your BTech. So those subject you need to focus first. And the good news is that if you focus on those subjects, those ugly looking subjects, then they will actually help you to improve onto the subject which you have the interest, because all are interlinked. In BTech, in EC BTech, there is not even one subject which you are studying for just sake of studying. All have their significance, all have interconnections. So after you eat the frog, the ugly one, then other thing would be very nice for you, right? Yes, it is nonsense, because you need to maintain more than 90% attendance, because with only 75 you are missing 25% of the topic. You will score 25% less. Why? I am telling you detail. See, in BTech or in any semester based exams curriculum, we only have 4 and 4, right? Only have 4 and 4 semester, 8 month, and then another 4 months are there for doing other work like internship or practical work or anything. So you have lot of time, right? Only 4 months, only 4 months. And then also many colleges there, you just need to go for 5 day in a week. So there is no argument why you can't maintain a 90 plus percent attendance. And why I'm telling you, because if you are studying from a college which is a university or deemed to be university, then most probably your teacher, your professor are making the question paper. If you can attend their classes, they give enough hint what thing they gonna place into the exam. You also know what are the syllabus, because whenever you start your semester you get a syllabus, but many of the time, because professors are so busy, they never go through all the things. They just give you gist of few topics, and from those topics only questions are coming. So if you keep on attending each and every class, it will be very helpful for you just the eve of the exam to revise only the things which he or she has taught you in the class. You also need to be a note making ninja. You need to write everything, each and everything what he or she is delivering in the class, because reason the same thing, many of the time 90% of the questions are directly coming from his or her notes. My experience is there, and you probably also have that experience. And the tricks I'm sharing here, those are not unique. Those are, it's nothing like that I'm inventing them and I'm telling you. You also know all this trick, but here I'm just telling you to make your conviction perfect, that hey, really this thing helped, because this thing helped me to achieve 9.7 CGPA and in IIT Delhi. So you can imagine the toughness there, questions, those things, right? Now the next point is that you need to start generating the interest. A while ago I said that you need to eat the frog, but if you can get this skill, that getting the interest out of every subject, then probably there is no frog left for you to eat, right? For example, there is a topic which is called linear algebra. Most of the time professor, they never explain why you are reading that thing, but you have the internet, right? So if you can just see the application of linear algebra, and which is very much fascinating, from linear algebra only your AI, artificial intelligence, are coming, all the basics, right? So if you know those type of application, then anytime you are sitting in a maths class learning linear algebra, you know why you are learning it, you know what's the end goal, and that's why you will feel the interest. Another example, like random variable are random, really they are random. But again, if you know that why you are reading that random variable, or the subject which is called stochastic process, I think I just forgot, if you know why you are reading that subject, then for sure you will generate little bit interest, because random variable is very much important for your communication. Anything we are doing here, most probably something random variable are helping us here to do this communication with you and me, right? So likewise, you need to start searching internet. Other than surfing Instagram, you need to surf this thing. Also, I'm thinking to make a video where what I'll do, I'll take all the subject, the basic subject, important subject in BTech, and I'll try to connect them, correlate them, so that you will get the interest for each and every subject. So if you want to see that video, you need to subscribe this video, right? For MTech I can't do it, because for MTech there are lots of stream, so I can't take any stream. But yeah, in future probably I'll see, at least for VLSI I'll try to catch the most common subjects and why you are reading. But yeah, again, in MTech, anytime you go to MTech, those subjects are very much specialized and you know why you are reading those things. In MTech, we don't have this issue, but in BTech, we have this issue. And the best side effect of getting a high CGPA is that you start learning the concepts also, because it's not easy to maintain 9 plus CGPA without learning the concepts. There are few topics where you need to just mug up the notes and those things without knowing anything. For example, if I remember, I had one question in my BTech, what is Einstein equations? And trust me guys, I have given an answer. Einstein equation is a equation invented by Einstein. There was, I think, 3 marks to explain it, but at least I got 1 mark. So there are many occasions where you nonsensely will get the marks, but to maintain a high CGPA 8 and 9, you need to know the concepts. And that's why I said in the beginning only, a high CGPA never guarantee it, but mostly it guarantee that you know the concepts. And that's why your employer tend to choose or shortlist any guy who have 8 plus or 9 plus CGPA. Yes, I accept there are many exceptions when a 4 CGPA guy getting a 2 crore placement. Even we have an example, college dropout making Facebook. Elon Musk, what he did, I don't know. Yeah, but things which we need to believe, and that you, me are a average guy, right? Only the weapon we have, and that is hard work. Only through hard work only we'll beat this average syndrome and we'll go above average. Now, if I am wrong and you are really exceptional guy, then it's great, nah. You will become a hardworking guy, and also you are above average guy, then you will become unstoppable. So why shouldn't we try that? And if you love electronics, then learning those concepts, applying those concepts to the practical projects are very tough. Trust me, are very tough compared to getting a high CGPA. So then why you are not getting a high CGPA? It's very easy, right? Only 4 or 5 steps we need to follow and you got a high CGPA. So never ever give yourself an excuse that, hey, high CGPA is just for the people who want to mug the things up. No. It will also give you the indicator that you are sincere. A thing you start, you finish it. You have the commitment, and that commitment we need in the corporate. In corporate, there are many times there are nonsense work, but as it is assigned to you, you need to finish it. It has some implication in future if you haven't done it. There are many times we keep on doing documentation tasks, making PPT. And according to us, as we are engineer, we feel these are just waste of time. But no dear, in corporate, everything counts. And that's why earning a high CGPA would be a practice for you to keep on doing little bit boring work, and therefore you can execute the same thing in the corporate. And I also want to know your thoughts, so please comment it down. And if you got any benefit from this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe this channel. And if you have few juniors who are just starting out their BTech or MTech, please share this video to them. And also if you want to know the real practical work, what you need to learn for getting a job, you can check out this playlist. Here I try to really give you a glimpse of how to learn very low. And I'll see you in our next video. Till then, keep smiling. Tata, bye bye.